of the things that I have loved about living in Grand Rapids specifically is that it's a city that's vibrant enough to have a lot going on, and yet it's a scale that's personal and that's relational. The Community Foundation has brought to my attention some organizations that are doing really exciting work in filling in some of the gaps that I might not have had a lens to see.
The problems that we're dealing with are complex. No one is going to be able to jump in and help make good decisions without time, tools, and support.
Trust comes in a relationship collaboration. How do you become relational? I may have the financial resources, but you probably have some wisdom that you can share with me about your culture, about your values.
As the Community Foundation grows and reimagines the future, they really need to keep in mind sustaining those who they have already uplifted, but also going out into the community and seeing who has never gained our support before and how might we uplift them.
When we're spending money that comes from the community, the money needs to go to community needs that are unmet, that are pressing.
You know, everybody has everything figured out. This is what these people need. We are going to rescue them. We are going to provide some services. A lot of them are well-meaning, but the strategies are wrong.
They can develop trust by asking you what you need in the community.
Our obligation is to reach out and listen to what the community wants, needs, and is saying.
There has to be a sense of ownership.
Without their voice, we won't know what the unmet pressing needs are.
You don't just bulldoze your way into a situation and say, this is a problem here, without giving due respect.
And I think we've gotten better at that. I say we, the collective we of the Community Foundation has gotten better at that by really going to where who's doing the service, who is being harmed or who is being displaced, and getting their perspective.
With my time and my passion to help and teach, I can see future leaders. They push me every single day to learn another thing and share with our neighbors. One day they become leaders too.
To the degree to which we can build empathy and knowledge and just see each other better, we make better decisions together.
And so when you look at the history of this beautiful city, it is not always going to be pretty. It's going to be based on creating systems that exclude some and promote others. But how can we make sure that we're stopping it?
So much of our behavior is learned from years and years of historical patterns, systems, and ways of thinking.
We can sweep stuff under the rug for a while, but they keep coming to the surface in terms of how people are still feeling the trauma in their own system that need to be addressed.
What we're trying to shift around is opportunity, wealth, and access, ensuring that we are creating the most equitable, inclusive, accessible systems.
So we've been taking time to say, what do we value? Why do we value? Who does this benefit? And if the answer isn't our community, our communities of color, this neighborhood that we serve, then we start pulling it apart.
And that also when we're practicing equity, that we're really reaching out to those who have been furthest away from the opportunity first.
The most at risk, the most vulnerable member of our community.
And still making things universally accessible.
I envision a future where there's deeper understanding, there's more empathy for people who are not in the majority culture. What if I were in this situation? What would I do? How would I respond?
My vision for the future of Kent County is that there are a lot of different local stakeholders here who are able to continue to make the decisions that define this place.
My vision for Kent County is that this community is one of inclusion, where every person feels safe, loved, and respected.
I would like to see more people outside of the community see, hear, and be like, oh yeah, this is a fun place, I've heard about it. Hopefully it gets more diverse.
My vision is all these kids that we see since they 5, 4, 14, see all those kids take all these big positions and run this neighborhood.
That's exactly my vision too. I always tell everyone my goal before I leave is to replace myself with one of the kids who grew up in this neighborhood.
With many community voices, the Grand Rapids Community Foundation may be able to have a hand in meeting pressing needs. Its special contributions can grow and shine for at least 100 years more.
Don't be scared to get out there, because I was scared to step up and ask Miss Steph if I could be a team leader. It's okay to get out there and talk with people, broaden your horizon with other things.
Anyone can do it. It feels so scary, and I think everyone feels ill-equipped. That fear of getting it wrong is also connected to this culture, but all you have to do is say anything.